Howdy ho. I've been thinking a lot. I've been feeling a lot. I've been exploring a lot. Um, and I really want to talk about today that I'm trying so hard not to let this situation change me and change my heart. I don't know. I'm trying really hard to navigate what it's like to learn discernment while still being kind and while still holding a whole heart. Like, I've been through many a things that would break most people's spirit, but the one thing that I know I am is that I'm strong. The one thing that I know I am is that I'm strong and that I'm kind and that I'm compassionate and that I always let love win. It's hard. It's hard to always let love win. It's hard to stay kind when it feels like a world is falling apart. And it's really important for me that I master this skill because that's who I want to be. This is who I want to present myself in the world, especially in a crashing and burning world, especially in a world where empathy no longer exists. And I really want to be a safe haven for a lot of people. I really want to be I really want to let love lead, but it's hard. It's hard to let love lead. And recently, I've been really angry. I've been really angry. And anger is valid, and anger is also a secondary feeling. So, why am I angry? I am angry because I'm hurt about so many things. And that's okay. And I think the first step is that I already know that the root of my anger is because I am hurt. So that's already the first step. But it really is easy for anger to change someone. It really is easy for anger to fully take over and start living by the anger. And I've always had a lot of trouble expressing my anger. Growing up, anger to me was very explosive, very destructive, and overall just a bad feeling, something I never wanted to be. But, you know, that's not realistic. We feel anger for a reason. We have emotions for a reason. And I think it's really important that when we feel these feelings, we sit with them and we honor them. We don't demonize them. But again, it's important to sit with them. But key word, sit with them. Don't let them take over your life. Because that's not what feelings are for. Feelings are to teach us. Feelings are, when you feel something, it's important to listen. It's important to be curious and it's important to explore. You are not your emotions because emotions come and go. Emotions are not your life. But in that same sentence, it's also important to honor them, just like I said. And that doesn't mean that, you have to be calm, composed, collected 24/7. It's okay to crash out here and there. Like I said, honor them hoes. It's valid every now and then. And it's valid to let people know that what they're doing is not okay and what they're doing is hurting you. But when the day comes to an end, you have to remind yourself that you can't let it change. Or, well, at least, okay, maybe not for everyone. I guess just specifically me and my journey. At the end of the day, I have to come back to myself And I have to remind myself that I can't let this change my heart. I can't let this change who I am, and I can't let this push me off track of who I want to become. And that's another journey and struggle in itself. Anger is a very unexplored emotion in my book, and I'm learning. This morning, I journaled out a lot of my anger, and it was a little challenging. Right after I did that, I just wanted to sleep. And I let myself, I journaled, I lay down in bed, and I let myself sleep. Then I'm awake. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot more light. But that's another thing. Emotions take a toll on the body, and it's important to let your body catch up as well. Your mental is one thing, your body is another. And your nervous system is important, and your nervous system feels everything. It feels everything, and it takes a picture of everything. And I think what really has helped in not like absolutely murdering my heart is that I've been surrounding myself with a lot of community, a lot of people who do love me, and doing a lot of things that I do love, and finding love outside of romance is really important for me right now. And it's not hard either. I always felt like that was something that was really, really hard and really almost impossible for me. But honestly, it's really not. There's love everywhere, and there's love in everything. You really just gotta open your eyes. You really just gotta release expectations and have an open mind, have an open heart. Because life can surprise you. Life can and will surprise you. You just gotta be willing to let it flow. You just gotta be willing to let it flow. And when you let it flow, it will flow, I promise you. But you have to release that control. And that's something I'm still learning. Like, I, baby, I am a Capricorn stellium. Like, I love control. And not even just a Capricorn stellium, I am almost fully Earth. Like, I am nothing but Earth. So I do tend to have some control issues here and there. And that's okay. As long as I am making the active effort of working through it all. And that's okay. No judgment here. Everyone is on their own journey. Everyone is learning their own lessons. And it's important for us to not judge other people's journey. Because one's journey is incredibly, incredibly personal. And I don't think it's just something we deserve to judge. It's someone else's journey is not your journey, and it's not for you to judge, it's not for you to criticize, because at the end of the day, it's not your life. At the end of the day, you're not fighting their demons, it's them. And we should treat everyone with compassion because of that. Now, of course, there's the exceptions. And back to what I was talking about earlier, discernment. But sometimes that discernment is a little challenging when you want to lead with such love and light. And I also think choosing this path to lead with so much love and light, it really sets me up for a lot of heartbreak or disappointment down the line. Because it takes a strong individual to not let these things break them. And I believe I'm strong enough for that. I've been through a lot of shit. To see how far I've come, to only then see myself later down the line succumb to all my demons and letting the anger rule my life and my heart, it would really just disappoint me so much. It would kill me. It would really kill my spirit. And I can't let that happen. I don't want to let that happen. And recently I had a friend of mine who I really admire, and I think we're both very compassionate people, and he recently told me that a certain situation, he noticed it dimmed my light, and he said that verbatim, like, my light kind of dimmed, and that really killed me, dude. That really like hit such an emotional spot in me, and that really made me really really sad because I myself didn't realize that it was dimming my light, but in hindsight when I look back, no, yeah, like I can see that. And my one of my goals when I was younger was to be a light. Like I wanted to walk into a room and just shine emotionally. Well, no, yeah, I wanted to walk in a room and just be a ray of light. I wanted to shine. And that I mean that in like not in an egotistical way. I don't want to be the center of attention. Like I don't want to be a like the star of the show. I just want people to see me and feel my brightness and feel the love that I carry around me. And that's always been really, really important for me. And for him to tell me that this situation really dimmed my light made me so sad. It made me so fucking sad. And also for someone to see me that way, like honestly, I didn't think it was possible for someone to see me. And it's possible. People will see you. People will see you. People will pay attention to you, and people will see you. But also like also in that moment, yeah, it also was important for me to realize like no, people pay attention to me, people love me, and people see me. And I want to be strong, and I want to shine for the people around me. One, not only for me, but also for the people that I love. And I don't want the people that I love to see my light dim like that again. And you know what? If it happens, it happens. Like, no judgment. Like, it's okay if that happens. But if I can put in the work and if I have the resources to sit here with myself and make sure that my light isn't dimming, I will do that. And that's exactly why I'm here. Because I want to talk about not letting shit change your heart. And again, it is a hard fucking journey, but it's definitely a journey that's worth it. If this type of shit is important to you, and which I believe it should be important to everyone, the work is important. Because ultimately, your experiences in life start to change too. If you let the anger rule and you let it take over, then yes, of course, everything you experience is probably going to be shit. It's probably going to feel like shit because you are viewing life in that lens. So, of course, you're not looking for the joy. Of course, everything's going to feel like shit because you're not viewing life in that lens. Just like they say, rose colored glasses. It's important to take a step back sometimes and look at the things that are hurting you and look at the things that are killing you. Work through those things, take a moment for yourself. But at the end of the day, you gotta get back up. At the end of the day, the day is gonna end. And you have to get back up. Stay strong. Stay strong. Do not let your light dim and do not let that shit change your heart.